T for teen.
Have you ever had a dream you were so sure was real?
Here we go. Forget every adventure you've ever had. Forget every challenge you've ever faced. Forget every battle you've ever fought.
All of our lives, we have fought this war.
Because now, the path to the future depends on you.
Mr. Anderson.
My name is Neo.
The Matrix Path of Neo, featuring a one-of-a-kind ending by the Wachowski brothers.
You are the one.
In stores November 8th.
Sup guys, XtremezEdge here, aka Gaming Review Punk. As you know, in my last video, I reviewed Enter the Matrix. So for this video, you know I had to review this game that I'm going to talk about in a minute, and that game is The Matrix Path to Neo. This game was released on the PS2, Xbox, and for the PC. So the game was developed by Shinny Entertainment and was published by Atari. Enter the Matrix was released in the year of 2003, and this game, The Matrix Path to Neo, was released in the year of 2005. Pretty much this game was released 2 years later after Enter the Matrix came out, so yeah. Well, we know what Enter the Matrix is like, so let's see how this one plays out. Alright, so at the start of the game, you play as the computer programmer known as Thomas Anderson, and after that, in the next level, you have to escape the building and avoid getting taken away by those agents and cops. You won't have any of the powers or fighting abilities when it's all discovered in the later times. In this game, you'll meet up with Morpheus, and of course you have to pick which pill to take, which is either blue or red. Even if you take the blue pill, you still have to take the red one anyways and continue and play the entire game because that's how it goes. So once you take the red pill, Neo will start dreaming about the Matrix. Then you'll learn to develop your skills in the art of hand-to-hand combat, firearms, and melee weapons. The first training level is where you will learn how to do Kung Fu. The stage takes place in the scene from Enter the Dragon. I recognized that stage when I first played it and was like, wow, that's pretty cool. They actually put that in the game. Not only that, during your aerial training, the setting takes place in the scene that's from Drunken Master 2 or The Legend of Drunken Master, whatever you like to call it. So learning and mastering those skills are pretty cool and fun to do. When I played the game throughout the training program, I thought the gameplay was pretty fun and the controls are simple, so that's good. I know some people will get annoyed with the camera angles and you can move it with the right thumbstick. And yes, I know it gets annoying sometime when you can't see what's going on, but it's not bad. Just like in the other game, you can use the focus button to help slow down time when you want to shoot in midair or perform some kind of special attack on the enemies. Plus the focus button is where your power would come from as well. Like after having the ability to dodge bullets later in the game, you won't have to do that anymore because all you have to do is use the focus button and push square like on the PS2 to stop the bullets from shooting at you with your hand. Also, after finishing the levels in this game, you have to get an upgrade on your ability and unlock some other cool skills. I did have a lot of fun with the boss fights in this game or fighting characters from the movie, like Morpheus during the training program, and of course how can I forget about Seraph. The fight with him in this game extends from the movie as well. Plus you will have to fight Agent Smith, who's the antagonist of the Matrix. You will encounter him in many parts of the game. Like from the second movie of the Matrix where Neo fights like 100 or I don't know, 1,000,000 Agent Smith. Now that was insane and fun at the same time. It lasted for a good while with the fight, let's just say that. Plus of course you will have to fight him at the end that took place from the third movie, The Matrix Revolutions, to stop Agent Smith in exchange for peace with Zion. Basically with this game, you'll be playing the scenes that took place from the movie trilogy, and I mean all 3 of the movie trilogy of The Matrix.
This is my world, Mr. Anderson, my world!
Now, there are 2 things I didn't like about this game. The distorted dimension level. It is so weird that you get to fight human-sized ants. and you can get lost when you don't find the right door to get out. And another thing would be the brand new final battle or alternative ending for the Matrix Revolutions. After where you defeat Agent Smith, you have to take on a giant Smith that's made out of buildings, cars, Smith clones, and other debris from the city where the battle would take place at. The reason why we get this kind of ending because the directors of The Matrix felt like The Matrix Revolutions would have a lame ending for a video game. Okay, I guess that can be a good or bad thing to some people, but for me it's a bad thing because I'm one of those people who feel like the new ending that's being made for the game is impossible to beat. I honestly couldn't pass that last battle with the giant Smith, so from there I was thinking why not just end it the way we see it from the third movie. Have Neo defeat Agent Smith in the game and have a cutscene where all the Smith clones and the original Agent Smith all have an energy burst and be destroyed from the Matrix. I don't know, but that's just me. Plus, I had to look up the ending to this game on YouTube since I couldn't beat the last level, and at least I'm being honest with you about it, so yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this review. So therefore, The Matrix Path to Neo is a really fun game, and if you're a fan of The Matrix and you never played this game, then I would recommend picking this up wherever you can find it. Same thing goes with Enter the Matrix. Now, when I was a kid, I had a lot of fun playing it, and I still enjoy it. Seriously, I play this game non-stop for hours. That's how you know this game is worth it. I know some people don't like it and some people do. Same goes with the other Matrix video game. Some people like it and some people don't. And I'm one of those people who like both of the Matrix video games, and I'm glad to have it as part of my PS2 collection. Now time for me to give my ratings for this game, so I give The Matrix Path to Neo an 8.5 out of 10, and that will be it for me. All I have to say is I hope you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up if you like it, comment right down below if you want, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and to check out more contents along with some new reviews from me. So yeah. Follow me on Twitter and AskFM, link is in the description, and this will be the end of this review. See you guys next time and peace out, and remember, let the Wookiee win.
Freeze! Down on the floor, now! Trinity! Help!
Only human.
We don't need this. We're not done yet.